Oh!
There was a time when it would simply drive off
You
that
grey-haired
A
shit!
fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Grey head shit. Come on, Mom.
Buy your tickets now!
Sir Geralt of Rivia. 3 cheers for the Tories' victor. Hip hip hooray!
Damn horseman.
Yes, likely drunk in the garden again.
How's a man proof?
Let's go!
Alright.
He the horny one?
Next, they're fucking home. Go ahead and get a fresh run of buffs.
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
Yeah, they have lots to do before I get tired.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut
Lag
it
there,
short.
sorry about that.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I
The
got
cook.
one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen.
Things ended
Her
up okay for
spit-roasted
her, I
oats
guess.
was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
Badass, man.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Fucking boss girl.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher, and remember, You always have warm food awaiting your return.
The hair physics, man. Good or bad, man. Problem with his hair physics is that this hood fucks it up. So it like clips and moves around a bunch. Otherwise it's pretty great usually. Good hair. This hood sucks. This is the max upgrade on this gear. And I wish I could go back to the one before it and keep that style. Hood's fucked. Without the glasses, he actually puts up the hood and has some stupid bang shit going on. And the hair wiggling, yeah. It happened. When it's good, it's really good, but sometimes it can be weird.
I've a daughter, you know.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Oh, this is a secondary quest. Well, let's go do it.
Giddy up.
Giddy up now, boy. Where's a warp? San Sebastian. Neutered us again, man. Alright. Back to where we came. There's no boys down here. Spooky place, man.
Might want to look around some. Full.
Not the goal.
Nothing interesting here. This one's full too.
She got a lot of spoons down here, man.
Full. Nothing interesting here.
Doubt this will be the one.
This one's full too. Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Huh? Trophy. First one, I guess. Hopefully the stream's looking alright. I know it's not 60 FPS anymore, but it shouldn't be like 20 either, so let me know if there's any issues. Since I've proven to myself time and time again that my preview on OBS here is very inaccurate. The real thing.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Great, that issue again. There's a lot of these bugs in this. Luckily I load quick as fuck. It's daytime now. We're back. Corvo Bianca. Whoa! Thanks for the resub, my dude.
I forgot.
The day of work day, my man.
Stick to red.
Thank you very much, lad. 6 months. That's half a year now. Nearing a turning point in the story. After this, you'll no longer be able to finish certain side quests. Save your game before continuing. No work. Good. Oh, you never work Sundays? I know. How funky it was. The baby. I'm pretty sure I've done all the side quests I wanted to do.
No guardsman yet.
I'm great. This is all my buff.
So eager are you? The mill then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
Alright. Not swaying in the wind. Blood and Wine don't have as many trees flying around in the wind, man. Not much wind here, I guess. I wanted a change in scenery
See, you already prepared a plan.
to the
Walk me
extreme.
through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of
Hey,
knights for
Urban, yeah.
defense. They are no
The
army,
professor didn't.
but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign
I don't think it works
mercenaries.
without a big beard.
About them we know very little.
Centrion's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town.
He looks
They tried
hyper
to kill me.
professional. It's grown
Need
on
to
me.
hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm.
Mysterious
I'll vault over the
professional.
wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Need to put on some hangman venom, baby. Urban fantasy, man. The Ravens, man. He's watching, I'm sure.
So it begins.
I'm surprised if everybody was watching.
We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Time to get fucked, man. Nice dodge, brother.
What is this? He killed! You go and bury!
You go. I look like we're faking out some WWE shit.
Horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Hold on, I got something to do first, man. Oh, we're in combat still. Guess we're in combat the entire time.
I see no ducals along the road.
They must not be guarding it.
Bloody bots! What was that?
Crates on the wagon! Hurry with those crates! But be careful if you drop any.
Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on.
Kill him! I'm a hard nut to crack!
Roderick of Duntine.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Did we cut him in half? Probably
The
not.
wrong damn company. Centrion's men. Where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage? The woman.
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage.
Yeah,
Must-
they're making a lot of
must be the
assumptions here.
handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course, she convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where
I think
is she?
Sienna is the wife and the conspirator.
Packing. We
Or
were
their
to leave
girlfriend and the
together.
conspirator.
An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes, her chamber is in the tower, the top floor. What will become of me?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.
Doesn't mean he ain't gonna get fucked.
What is happening? They're at the gate. How many? This one. Kill the shit like that. Bring us out. I will tear you to shreds! You will die, you little
The mirror. Whatever, we don't need anything really. Got the 100% extra damage going now, man. Keeping the combo. Bye.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The dead harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Let's see, he made it. Listen, it's the beast.
Need to get into the keep. They shall pay for everything.
Guess he's not as good with words as we thought he was. Lost our combo because of the cutscene. Don't need to do much, man. Alright. I can one-shot people too, dude.
Expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then. Renna! Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Booty.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Siana, and Siana is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussant.
What? What nonsense is this?
Siana was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently.
Oh, there might be more to it than
and
this,
ran
but
Vandergild out of here.
I'm just gonna roll with that.
Sent a man called the Centurion to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centurion led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Siana had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
30 days
Think
is
he'll
gonna...
do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Seems you've got some last scraps of honor left.
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace.
He was trying to
must
like
proceed with
block
caution.
the wine and all
Guardsmen
that earlier.
saw
Oh, I guess
vampires
because
here. They could still be about.
they
Vampires
researched
or
it.
no vampires. My sister is
Yeah, I
here.
don't trust you much
Find
either.
her.
Your Grace, that...
I don't know what's going on. I feel like there's some mystery happening. Probably know it's happening right the way she wants, man.
Siana, it's true.
Take a big risk not getting killed by her man,
Sister
though.
dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Siana to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
He's no traitor, just naive. Let himself be made a fool of. Paid dearly for it.
Made a fool? Whom by?
Your sister. She's the one convinced him to let the bandits into his home.
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
Had somebody else
He
break
was a
it too.
tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire, and
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlef.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Yes.
Waiting for Sienna.
Actually.
If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Sienna, and
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Taking a lot of liberties just because it's her sister, man. Hopefully not too many here.
do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
It rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially when it fits.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlef's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
Alright. What to do? Yeah, pretty
Are
much.
you
Ripper.
upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
We'll see here.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Sienna's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Sienna is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace,
Which allow
I
everybody
fear
else to
masses
lynch.
might rise. Storm the prison. Pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Sienna is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
we're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman
Pretty much,
releases
man.
the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the battue to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between a higher vampire and a fox, or game in general.
Truly, Like the ones between a pathetic quip and a treasonous offense? Watch your words, Witcher. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlaf, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They've attacked the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost!
Damn it.
Alright. Extra right.
If it's war this Detlaf wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
Get her out of here.
That situation never made sense either. Maybe her sister's a vampire now too. Because we forgot about that one we found at the very beginning. Ah, come on.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlaf is not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlaf out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlaf out, force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Detlaf's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Think Detlaf still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Detlaf? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlaf is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with
But
her,
I mean,
speak with her, and he will
he's
spare
doing
the
evil
city.
things.
So say
Doesn't
I
really
agree
matter,
to
man.
this, 'cause I might.
Results here,
Still
kind
no
of shit.
chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Siana won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Sienna's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Detloff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussant is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detloff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Detloff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Sienna and arrange for her to meet with Detloff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Detloff included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detloff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
I actually like to know where both of these lead if there's like a good fucking end to it. I don't really like the Duchess that much. She doesn't deserve much, but the other guy is killing like a bunch of people. It's kind of like, they both suck. Usually I don't do a lot of research on this kind of thing, but kind of curious.
No idea. Need to think.
Not an easy choice. Understood. Permit me to leave you to wrestle with this dilemma. I'm needed in the city. I cannot stop what is happening, but I can try to limit the number of victims. Once you've decided and learned something, perhaps, whisper a word to the Ravens. I shall find you.
What are the choices here? Apparently it makes a lot of big changes from like areas and shit. I feel like if we want to see everything, we'd have to do them both, man. I don't really want to do.
Ooh.
A lot of people are saying you can't get like an amazing end if you go with the Unseen Elder, but there's a lot of really cool shit there. I guess. I was leaning on the Damien and Sienna thing in the first place, so probably do that. There's people talking about you doing like half and half, but then going one way on something else, but yeah, well, it's a lot of gameplay difference. There's like full areas and shit. I don't really care for those kinds of choices. Like, it's cool, but I don't care about replay value as much as I do just being able to see everything the first time. Oh, they seem really confusing. Some people go meet Oriana and then go do the Sienna shit. I could just reload it then. Now there's 3 main endings. Alright. So you can do the Oriana part and then back out of it apparently. I could do that just to get us going a little farther and then reload it. Alright. Oh, these are quite a bitch. Alright, so I guess we'll do Oriana's and then back out. Or we could just reload from here. Might be preferable. Well, if we could do a little bit of both, why not? I don't like any of them, really. He just seems like the only cool dude. Where am I going? Wonderful. I just want the last thing we do to have some decision that I'm really not going for. I'll probably see a little bit of everything. Don't know if I'll go full out on all the endings. Oh, we can't fast travel at all. What is this roach? Damien's over here. I like to walk past this.
It's him in slaughter. Mammoth smashed.
Those boys got fucked, man.